Zeus, king of the gods, the power, myths, and legacy of Olympus's ruler. He was the ruler of gods and men, the wielder of thunder, the breaker of titans. His name echoed through temples, battlefields, and the very heart of mythology. Zeus, the immortal king of Olympus. But was he truly invincible? What were his greatest challenges, and how did he shape the fate of gods and mortals alike? In the grand cosmos of Greek mythology, Zeus reigned supreme, an immortal being who could not be killed by age, disease, or natural elements. According to Hesiod's Theogony, Zeus was born to the Titans Cronus and Rhea. But his immortality was nearly stolen before it even began. Cronus, fearing that one of his children would overthrow him, swallowed them whole. That is, until Rhea tricked him, hiding the infant Zeus and giving Cronus a stone wrapped in swaddling cloth instead. Zeus was secretly raised in a cave on Mount Ida in Crete, far from the gaze of his tyrannical father. Here the nymph Amalthea nurtured him, feeding him with the milk of a divine goat. The Curetes, armored warriors, danced and clashed their spears against their shields, drowning out the baby's cries so Cronus would not hear them. Under their watchful care, Zeus grew strong, his destiny intertwined with the fate of Olympus. As he reached maturity, Zeus learned the truth of his origins. Guided by Gaia, the primordial mother, and Metis, the goddess of wisdom, he devised a plan to rescue his imprisoned siblings. Disguising himself, he infiltrated Cronus's court and gave him a powerful emetic potion. One by one, his siblings, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon, were freed from their father's stomach, emerging reborn and ready to stand by Zeus's side. The war between the Titans and the Olympians, known as the Titanomachy, raged for 10 years. With the aid of his siblings, the Cyclopes and the Hecatoncheires, Zeus overthrew the old gods, imprisoning them in Tartarus. The victory marked the dawn of the Olympian era. From the peak of Mount-Olympus, Zeus established his rule, sharing dominion with his brothers Poseidon over the seas, Hades over the underworld, and Zeus over the heavens and earth. As the father of gods and men, Zeus was known for his many affairs. His wife and queen, Hera, often bore the brunt of his infidelities. Together they had children, including Ares, the god of war, Hebe, the goddess of youth, and Eileithyia, the goddess of childbirth. Yet Zeus's offspring were numerous, born from many unions, both divine and mortal. Among his children were Athena, born from his own head, Apollo and Artemis, twin deities of the sun and moon, Hermes, the swift messenger god, Persephone, queen of the underworld, Dionysus, the god of wine and revelry, and Heracles, the famed demigod who achieved immortality. Each child of Zeus played a crucial role in Greek mythology, shaping the stories and destinies of gods and mortals alike. Before marrying Hera, Zeus was first wed to Metis, the Titaness of wisdom. However, a prophecy foretold that Metis would bear a child more powerful than Zeus himself. To prevent this fate, Zeus tricked Metis into transforming into a small creature and swallowed her whole. But Metis was already pregnant. Inside Zeus, she continued to guide him with her wisdom, and in time Athena was born fully grown and clad in armor from Zeus's forehead, splitting his skull open in a dramatic birth assisted by Hephaestus, the divine blacksmith. Hephaestus, the god of fire and craftsmanship, played a crucial role in many myths, forging divine weapons and artifacts for the gods, including Zeus's own thunderbolts. Athena would go on to become one of the most revered Olympian deities, embodying wisdom, war strategy, and justice. Among his many titles, Zeus was also revered as the keeper of oaths and the upholder of justice. Those who swore oaths in his name were bound to uphold their word, for Zeus punished perjurers and liars with his wrath. In Greek society, Zeus's role as the protector of contracts and promises was sacred, ensuring moral and social order among gods and mortals alike. He oversaw pacts between nations, marriages, and divine agreements, reminding all that deception carried divine consequences. Zeus controlled the weather, sending storms or fair winds. He listened to prayers and enforced divine justice. Yet mortals often sought to challenge him. King Salmoneus dared to impersonate Zeus and was struck down by his thunderbolt. Ixion, who lusted after Hera, was bound to an eternal flaming wheel in Tartarus. Even the mighty Odysseus and Achilles faced his wrath in their epic journeys. Zeus was widely worshipped across Greece, with major sanctuaries at Olympia and Dodona. At Dodona, priests and priestesses interpreted the rustling of sacred oak leaves to determine Zeus's will. Sacrifices, often bulls, were made in his honor, and massive festivals like the Pan-Hellenic Games were held to celebrate him, including the Olympic Games, which were established in his honor and held every 4 years in Olympia. Zeus' story is one of power, myth, and legacy. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Greek mythology, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an epic tale from history. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Who is your favorite Greek god and why?